All right, so basically what I'll be taking you through today is on the WordPress widgets. Now, WordPress widgets, I'll be taking you through. Let me give you a brief introduction to what widgets are. So in WordPress, widgets are like blocks of content which allows you to add some content to your sidebars. There's what you call the sidebars. We have what is called the footers, and then we have some other areas of our platforms of our website. Now, and if you look closely, I'll be showing you some typical websites. And for example, let's get over to check this website now, Flash Learners. So if you happen to check this website, by the right hand side here, we can see this search bar here, and as well we can see this topic display that says choose topic. Okay, and now we also see this place that list all the top. So these things are called sidebars. All right, these are sidebars. And now if you go to here, this is what is called the footer, the last section of our site, our website. And then this section is called the header, that is the top here. All right, now as you were saying, WordPress widgets are created to provide a simple and easy way for WordPress users or any user or a customer or someone who visits your site to control the design or to control the views as a viewer, as a content consumer, and also as a user, that's the admin of the site, to control the design and content of websites without having to code. All right, so as a WordPress user or an e-com designer to say, or anyone using WordPress, widgets allows you to control the design of your website or the content of your website without you having to code. So it provides blocks of content. For example, let's say we want to display, let's get back to that site we're checking now. Let's say we want to display some recent blog post here. So all we have to do is just to drag and drop that block of content to the right section, that is the sidebar. And as you are making your post, publishing new posts, is automatically going to list out the content on that section where it was placed. And we also have those sidebar in some sites. That's why we initially, when we talked about theme, we said that the structure and design of our theme depends on the functionalities of those our teams. So the designs and the structure of our site depends on the structure, the functionalities of our team. To say now, the theme which we installed is the Flatsome theme, and as we can see from here, this is a site which we are currently building. We can see that we have the right sidebar here. Okay, we have the right sidebar here, and as well we can also see that we have what is called the footer around here. Then we have what is called the header. Now let's get back to the explanation of these widgets to say. So I believe you now understand what widgets are. And how do you identify widgets? Now, each widget can add a feature or function to your website without you having to write any code. Common widgets you can be added to your site are the menu. All right, let's say for example now at the footer here of our platform, we may choose to add something like maybe about us, contact us, or privacy policy, or terms and conditions. So we can choose to add menus at the sidebar, right, at our widgets to say. And as well, we can also add what is called the popular post links. This is when we are creating blog content, so you can display the popular post on your blog. You can as well add calendar site widget. Also, if you are to place banner ads on your site, let's say someone happens to advertise on your blog or your website, you can create a sidebar for that or a widget for that, and then place the person's image. Right, then also you can as well add your social handles to widgets too, and as well there are many more ways to identify widgets. And as we go through this course, you will get to understand better where we can apply WordPress widgets. Now, if you get back to our website, let's go straight to the admin dashboard. How do we add widgets to our site? Now, first and foremost, the first place we can add widgets is called the appearance. Now, under appearance, what you basically do is to go to widget option here, and once you've clicked on the widget option, you will see this page that comes up. All right, this page that comes up. Now that page has some content already. We have the blog content here, and you can see this one controls the search sidebar. So what I'll do is I'll first of all, okay, this one controls some of the recent posts or the latest posts to say. So just make sure you delete all this. So tap on this arrow pointing down. So what you have to do now is to delete this option that comes up. What you need to do, click on this arrow pointing down, then you delete this the widget we can see from here. So click on there to delete the widget. Now currently we have no content on our platform. Now if you happen to get back to your site and then you refresh this thing, you notice that those widgets are no more there. Okay, now we can as well see the archives widget here. Let's see it, categories widget. Currently we do not have categories on our platform. Remember the last time we created some category, but a category will not just appear on your website unless you start adding categories or adding blog posts or content, filing them to all of these categories. So currently we have no categories displayed. Now let's get to write one blog post. Go to post, let's click on add new, and this is how to add blog posts on your website. Now let's just add something like let's say this is my first blog post on maybe fashion design. Now when I'm done, by the right hand side, remember we created some categories while we were designing our site. So let's file this blog post now. Let's just say this is testing blog post. Now when we've done that, add it to a category. Let's add it to fashion categories. Then we also have what is called tags here. This tags also helps in search engine optimization. So it's just a way of you applying some keywords related to the blog content you are putting there, and then filing them here. So let's just add here fashion, beauty, then hit enter. Then let's click on publish for now. So once you've done that, if you head over to your page and then reload this, you come to see that we have category here which is called fashion, and then under the archives display, it archives or files in your blog post in monthly or yearly format, right? So if I want to display every blog post that was published in the month of October 2022, I'll just click on the archives here to list it down, and this is one of them. This is my first blog post, and as I've clicked on here, you can see by the right hand side here we do not have any widget displayed here. So for us to display widget, let's get back to the appearance and then go to widget. Then in the widget section, we want to drop something here. All right, let us display categories. Let's display the categories here, and then you can see that we have full control of the categories widget we just added here. And one of the things is that you can decide to choose this, make these categories to show the number of post counts. All right, you can as well make it display as a drop down, but first let's just make it to show the count, as the number of post count in that category. Now I've saved it. Then let's get back to refresh this. You can see that we have categories now displayed, and then we have the fashion categories and the number of posts that is written. All right, so we currently have one post assigned to the fashion category, and you can see it display here. Now you can click on this post to see the content of this blog post. All right, so this is the content of our blog post. Okay, and so, and also let's get back here. Now also we also have what is called the footer widget. This footer widget controls the widgets on our footer section here, right? So if you get back to here, footer one, we can see we have a block here. that is displaying some categories. Now for now, let us remove this. Let's click on delete. Let's delete these two widgets that is here. And now when I get back to the site and then reload this, you see that we don't have any categories, any widget to say displayed on the footer. So let's remove that for now, and let's only leave some widgets at our sidebar. And also we would love to add another widget to that our sidebar here. Let's add some recent posts. So let's add it to sidebar here, recent posts. So let's just add these two, and it says number of posts to show. We like to leave it at 5, so let's leave it 5. So it's going to display only 5 recent posts. If you have about 4, it will display 4. If you have about 10, it will display only 5. So the number of recent posts will be limited to 5 here. So let's leave it this way. Now we also have some other widget. If you are to place your widget on your shop sidebar, let's take for example that you happen to visit a shop page, it's going to display, there are some widgets which we are going to be seeing in our subsequent lessons. So we can just decide to place that widget only specific to the shop page. So it's going to show only that sidebar only on our shop page. And as well, we can as well place widget on our product sidebar. And remember I said initially that the structure of this our website depends on the kind of theme that we are using. That is why I said for you to start any of your project, to start any of your website, you have to know the kind of theme that best fits the categories of website you are building. Okay, and okay, I think basically that's it for now. Don't worry, with time you get to understand better what you're actually doing. It may look confusing now, but just follow along as I teach you, and as I'm doing it, ensure that you are also doing the same thing. Don't just watch the video. As I've said before, use your system or your mobile phone. Remember, you can as well use mobile phone to do all this. You just need to know the right places to click, because all these features are available on your mobile phone too. So this is a recent post, and okay, so I'll be ending the video here, and in my subsequent lessons I'll be putting you through on the design of, as we continue to customize our website. All right, so thank you so much for joining me once again. I'm expecting to see you next time.